Alright, we are once again live. Ready to go. We're gonna get some... We're just gonna crush it. We're just gonna send it. No looking back. Nothing. Alright? Here's game plan. We're gonna get some fucking bugs. We're gonna be a little kid. We're gonna do Death Mountain Crater shit. We're gonna do Goron City shit. We're gonna be done with that shit. We're gonna blitz the fuck out of Bottom of the Well. And then, hopefully, after all of that, we have a way to get the golden gauntlets. Simple as. Step 1, get bugs. Actually, step 1 is to unpause my emulator. I'm pretty sure you can get bugs around here somewhere. Oh, that's what okay, I lied a little bit. Looks like, before I left, out of frustration, I forgot. I was gonna go thaw King Zora. I don't believe that this is a necessary step. I'm excited to be proven wrong. So, I've been streaming on Twitch, as the one person who's ever watched me knows, and my VODs that sit around for like 10 days or whatever the policy is, keep getting chunks muted whenever I'm in the Lost Woods, because there's someone named like Dala Dala who has a copyrighted piece of music where they sample the Lost Woods song, the Saria song, almost one for one. Almost no changes in the sample, and then they just like trap rap over it. So every time I'm like on a pause screen chilling in that area, the audio for the video gets muted by whatever AI program is like auto-muting Twitch VODs. Which is crazy to me. Like, how is it not the case that the dude who's just like straight ripping the music isn't the person who's getting like copyright claims and stuff like that, whereas instead I'm playing the game in a mostly vanilla version as far as like audio and that kind of thing is concerned. I'm like, hey, you know, we're pretty sure that someone has published this audio before, so we're gonna mute this unless you appeal it. Which, for the record, the Twitch appeal system does have like legal repercussions. Like it's in some state, some California state judicial court thing, where it's like, I, the Killer Cosmic Eye, do believe in good faith that my VOD should be unmuted and does not contain any copyrighted audio. Here's my name and address. It's like, wow, that's all because someone wrote a shitty trap rap song where they used Saria's song as the baseline. Crazy. I just think it's wild. Sup, G? Wow, I'm glad we did that. I'm happy to have that checked off, though. Alright. Now we're gonna go kitty mode. I'm not gonna call it that ever again, I don't think. I'm jonesing to have this cleaned up. I guess when we become a kid, we should also go and do the Great Fairy Fountain, not the Great Fairy Fountain, the Song of Storms Grotto in Hyrule Castle, since we're going to be doing that kind of thing and teleporting out with the song anyway. It just makes sense. $101 available checks, 164 missing. 945 checks done. Can you guys believe that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm trying to remember what word it is that Frank Caliendo uses when he's making fun of Charles Barkley. It's real serious. It's he uses like this weird like I can't remember the word he uses to get in character. Terrible. That's what it is. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. I ended up kind of George Bush with it there. I can't do it, I guess, but made me think of that just now. Man, I'm glad we hired such competent guards for Hyrule Castle. No wonder Ganon was able to take over. These guys suck shit. Oh man, we're so close. Now, this is a grotto that I don't know as well. But there's this Skulltula, and it looks like there's items out there. So if this is... it should be this wall. Looks like I was correct. Bugs, 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 bugs. Man, that was a lot of birds with that one stone right there. Piece of heart. And that is this area cleaned out. Shall we away? So we can hit that one right away. Then we can play a warp song to go somewhere else. We can warp back in, and we can grab all these things. Okay, so Bolero of Fire. Down A, side down, side down. We'll see how much time it gives us. We have a lot of health, so like we might just have enough time to do it all in one rip. I wonder what the heart to seconds conversion rate is. I don't know if I still need these bugs or not. Green rupee. Big bog. That's at least like a fat rupee. I'm gonna take the bunny ears off, make this a little easier. $89 gold Skulltula tokens. Truly preposterous. Got that, that, and all these. Alright. Do I have a way to get to Goron City from here? Like, easily? What's available in then? I guess we warp Graveyard? Do it like that? Yeah? Yeah, chat? Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah, it's what we're gonna do. Alright. Nocturne of Shadow. Yeah, when you're in that middle platform as a child, I don't think there's any way for you to get across to anywhere else. And vice versa. So, it's just what it is. I'm gonna do a little bit more running. Click the wrong thing. There we go. So we're gonna be able to get this grotto right here, 3 checks, and then we're gonna be able to get just a couple in Goron City. Might be the last ones in Goron City. And then at long last, we will do bottom of the well. I imagine that the water temple keys have got to be down there. So either, my estimation is either the golden gauntlets are in the bottom of the well, or they're in the water temple. I'm really hoping they're in the bottom of the well, because if they are, we don't have to go back to the water temple. Which is less of a concern of what I want to do for difficulty's sake, and more of a concern of just less time moving around. I'd be interested to play one of these if, like, the spoiler log like gave you a path, like some kind of like optimal run. I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting. Like, I obviously don't need that, but I think it'd be cool. It's a standard grotto with standard garbage. Whiffed it. Bomb refill, single green rupee. Big pog. I didn't mean to click go to, I meant to click check, but oh well. Let's get the last 2 checks out of Goron City. Who knows? Maybe they've got what we want. That's the thing, is you never frickin' know. That should open the doors. And the shop's already open, right? Good. My paranoia is extreme at this point in the game. Oops. Dance, Monkey Man. Or Rock Man, I guess, technically. This is Darunia's Joy. This is one of the cutscenes that I love. I don't get to see it, but I love this cutscene. Cutscene. Green Rupee. Thanks for coming in clutch, boss man. Now we're gonna go throw bombs in there. Part of the reason I took out the rewards besides the piece of heart is that I'm always really paranoid that I've like forgotten what faces I have and haven't done, and that there's like some left. I don't know. It drives me crazy. That one went in, right? see that green rupee with the silhouette around it? That's what we came here for. That was our prize. Very good. Green rupee, that's worth 1 rupee. Alright. Play the Nocturne of Shadow one more time. Let's take care of this big old fitty one right here. Let's take care of it. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'll give it to him. And I think I know the layout pretty well. We have to go into the windmill first to drain the water level. Anger this poor old man. What's up, G? I'm about to ruin your day. It's going way too fast! Alright. Down we go! I'm gonna be honest with you. If we find golden gauntlets in here, I'm immediately abandoning the rest of the dungeon. Micro dungeon, whatever this is. We are here for results. I do not care about anything else. That's the underwater chest. The issue that I'm gonna have here is this is another one of those, like, oh, they really went fucking janky with the map layout. I understand that, like, they have, like, the links and stuff. It's, I don't know. Not how I'm used to looking at stuff, but we're still gonna crush it. Purple rupee. There's one of these ones. Let's climb up. There we go. There's a bunch of invisible wall bullshit in here. You gotta love it. Oh, you're actually forced to. They don't give you. Oh, I walked the wrong way. I was turned around. It's the bubble. I didn't mean to go into the water either. Man, I'm a second-rate player with a third-rate deck. That's 5 rupees. Nice. 90. It's far too many. I maybe could have waited to do those, because I'm going to end up having to fall down at some point, because look at all that. B is the one that I will forget to do. All the rest of them are easy. So I might target B right away. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Can you walk to the front? Yeah. I mean, do we just send it? Might as well get it out of the way, yeah. Like, this is the thickest. Checkity dense location. so we're right here right now. And to be clear, that's a pot, and we just got these. As far as I'm concerned, those are the only checks that you're liable to... Is that a fucking rupee bag? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go hit these pots back here. I think this is like the second or third highest like pot concentration. The first is, of course, the Hyrule Castletown entrance guard room. Then below the Ganon fight runs, I think this spot and that are just fucking neck and neck. A deck of shield, perfect. How did you know that's what I wanted? How could have you possibly known that was my heart's desire? I'd be more bothered about being down here if I didn't have the Sons of Song to deal with them dastardly 91 gold Skulltula tokens. We might hit 100 before we finish the game. That would be either cool or embarrassing. I'm not really sure which. We don't need to go down there. We don't need to go down there. We do need to go here, however. Is that the one with torches? It is. Cool. Thanks for denoting that. Whoop! Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Man, redeads are gross, dude. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I just ripped an absolute fat one. I wish you guys could smell it too, it's unpleasant. Alright. I mean, got a lot of sticks. Now, in theory, from here on out, we can avoid... I didn't mean to do that. We can avoid falling down. As far as, like, doing things on purpose, anyway. I should have been... Oh, I thought that was a kill. I thought a single stick jump was a kill. Get off me, you weird motherfucker. Yeah, also, huge not a fan of the way that they do damage to you. I did a little bit of MMA back when I was in college, and not my favorite way for people to gain back. I don't know. It's the redeads are really gross in basically every way. Spinning side through for the ice cavern. All right, so next destination. If this place fails us, ice cavern completely open. Also, something I noticed, acid and lava, I think, are textured and colored differently, but are the same material as far as the game's concerned. I believe this because I noticed that I take damage less often whilst... Oh, that's a gold ruby. Whilst wearing the Goron tunic. Which wouldn't make sense unless it was being treated as if it was lava. Well, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That was this one. Perfect. We'll walk out this way. Now we can go across. I mean, so like the silver rupees for the ice cavern are good. That is a good thing. Normally, I'd be excited about that. But I am really jonesing for, like, literally one specific item, and the game is just like, no, you don't get to have that. Mm-mm. Not for you. Not today. Maybe some other day, but not today. I think go right through here. Turn. This isn't the one with the fall through, but it is the one with the Skulltula. Sup, ugly? Put that heart. Grab this. Mark that. A Redoopy. Not what we were looking for. Go through here. Kill some, geese. I think there's a gold Skulltula to be had somewhere in here. And then, if I'm not mistaken, you don't even need to whip out the Lens of Truth, really. A Redoopy. Perfect. Loser! Ooh, the dogs upstairs are going a little bit crazy. Hey, can I walk through here? Please. Thank you. Thank you. And please. Beautiful. And walk along here as to not fall down there. Go through this one. This is going to be pots and redeads, I believe. Mostly just pots. And they're all going to check themselves for me. It's going to be kind of cool. 92 Skulltula tokens. I know what we were missing. A stick. Perfect. Might as well mark that as well, because we're about to get it. Come here, nerd. Bloopy. How sad. Sad and depressing. Alright. Almost got this middle area cleaned out. What we're going to do is we're going to go out here, then back in here, through this wall. This is going to prevent us from falling down. So there is a hole right there. Piece of heart. So far, you've collected 2. I'm gonna get hit by the bubble. Oh well. Can't go through there just yet. That hole. I can walk along this edge, and I won't fall through. I'm gonna run to the other side quick, I think. Then change the water level? We've almost got this place cleaned up, and we've gotten dangerously close to nothing of value. Let the bubble go by. Then I don't ever quite remember where the pit is. I think it's right up along the edge, so if you step through here, you're fine. And I'm clicked out. This room, I'll try and clear out, but hold on. I don't want to burn my Deku shield. Fire keys. Disgusting. All my homies hate fire keys. Yeah, and I will pull the Lens of Truth out for this one. It's not worth the effort to, not, I guess, essentially. bottom of the well fire geese pot. Is there a pot in here? Oh, there is. $93. Oh my goodness. That's too many. I disagree. No! What the hell? Who's in charge here? Like, I mean, it feels like not me. I'll say that much. Let's re-equip that bad Larry. Let's collect these quick. Recovery heart. I should stop being so disappointed. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know, something has to have it, right? Alright, now we're gonna go play some music, drop the water level, grab the last couple of things. And we're gonna throw that lens back on. Hate keys. Zelda's lullaby time. Glad this weird beast like Zelda's lullaby. Up the wall here. Don't think I need to be quite so careful there, but never hurts. There's a chest down here. Just a piece of art. Chest, yeah. And then since I'm picking up all of the freestanding shit, there's recovery hearts in a couple of these and a key in one of them, so first thing we're gonna do is kill the Redead. I know y'all see that bottle in there. What? I guess you can't play it immediately because he's still in his, like, damage frame, so he can't, like, get... I don't know. I'm not in charge. This is gonna be what, Lon Milk? Well, we can mark that we've got all the bottles now. It's kind of behind on marking one of them, but that would have been this one, so we need to open these two, if I'm correct. checked. All the rest of them don't matter. This animation is going to be way too long. Didn't strictly need to kill them all, but I hate them, everything that they stand for, so I did. I did kill them all. Come on, baby. Nuts. Well, that's what, 3 more checks in here, and we're out. And then we gotta start doing some nitty-gritty work. This game is really gonna push me to use all the checks, huh? 39 still available. It'll be down to 36 before we leave this area. Only 97 missing. We've done 1,012 checks. That is a truly preposterous number. I love it, and I'll do it again. You mark my words. You can Steve my words if you want to. I don't care who you do to my words. It's not a very good joke, but I like it. Now we can go fight the worst enemy in the game for the second time. No one asked for the horror that we are about to witness. At least I have a sword. Last time I fought this guy as a kid, I used sticks. Alright, grab my face. I didn't mean to get double grabbed, really, but... I find that charging up is the easiest way, because sometimes you'll get 2 hits, just like that, which I think is very nice. Wait for him to go down, no use getting grabbed early. Then we mash, we're gonna roll back, sit, lock on, charge. Wait till his mouth opens, let go. Almost always get 2 hits. We're a little far away. I'll move in. It is possible for him to like start walking towards you and then like just decide to go back down because it's too far away. So that's why I moved up there. There's 2 chests in here, one that you can see, one that you can't, because you're supposed to get the Lens of Truth here and then attempt to use it, but the other chest is just directly behind this one. Pretty easy to collide into. It's gonna be right. Oop, missed it. There. They both had a bundle of arrows in them. Oh my goodness. Well, that's bottom of the well cleaned out. And we can do all of Ice Cavern now. And it seems like the next most logical place to go, so... zippity zoopity, I'm gonna be an adult. It didn't. I was trying to get a rhyme into there and it just didn't happen. I suppose I should ask the question if, like, is it worth going and picking up some of the stragglers? There's a couple of random places I could go and just grab little bits and pieces of things. Let's take a quick double check and make sure there's no like obvious like child stops to do. Like Hylia, that'd be kid stuff to do. That's a teleport. Maybe that's worth our time. Gerudo Valley, that's adult or kid. Though getting over there as a kid's annoying, so it's really an adult check. Gerudo Training Grounds. What do we not have in Gerudo Training Grounds? Is it true that we're still missing some of the Yeah, we are still missing one of the sets of silver rupees for Gerudo Training Grounds. But we could do quite a bit. It's possible that there's something in here. I really don't want to think that there is. Spear Temple still thinks that we can do that. I still think that we can't. Spirit Temple. Yeah, still missing those 5 rupees. Keep dreaming, Tracker. I don't know what's wrong with you. Well, let's warp to Lake Hylia quick, grab these 3 things. Hopefully, I should have like looked and seen if they were anything of value ages ago. I don't think that they were. I kind of remember like visibly checking them, and I'm pretty sure that they were all garbage. But what's a quick warp amongst friends? Am I right? Otherwise, yeah. Ice Cavern. I'm sure these are going to be garbage. I'm just like absolutely sure. Yep. That would be Rudo's letter. This would just be a rupee. And that is a rupee. Alright, we did our due diligence. We shouldn't have. But we did. Still don't have any new water temple checks. Alright, well, we'll go back to whence we came. Go do the ice bullshit. I was really hoping that we'd be able to cut out a chunk of checks, but I guess the logic doesn't... wants you to play the whole game, huh? Alright, what's the fastest way there? I think this is it, for the record. I'm just gonna pop this open because I'm not gonna need anything else. Let's switch from light arrows to regular arrows. The only non-necessary item at this point that would still cause me to pop off a little bit would be double defense. I think this is ever so slightly faster than running over terrain, and I'll give it the side benefit of being a little bit more fun. Alright, I take it back. Especially since I missed that arrow shot. I thought you could just hit the motherfucker. Guess you have a quick shot. That was awkward. My apologies for not being good at the game. Let's get the Megaton Hammer down here. bet this gets like, muted again, by the way. And then instead of bothering to play music for Mido, we'll just go in and out. Because I do have Saria's song now. I could play it for him, but you know what? I don't wanna. Fuck him. He and I, not friends. That's right. Ha! Oh my goodness. You gotta be messing with me now. I don't know why I was trying so hard. I have the iron boots. Oh well. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Alright. I really want to kill this soon. Because tomorrow, Monday, I want to start fresh. I'm going to make a new seed. I want to do like 2 hours a day. Strictly. I guess not strictly, roughly. But the strictly part that I'm saying is like I want it like every day from like 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That's my plan. I'm just gonna do it every day. I'm gonna be so good at this game. Or you know, maybe I'll play something else every now and then. But I think that I spend enough time doing this type of shit, and I want to do this type of shit, and I struggle to do it for myself. Like, I mean to say, like, essentially like just cuz, like just for the sake of doing it. Like I enjoy it when I do it, but I struggle to motivate myself to do it. This weekend, I have played probably, I would have to look, but more than 10 hours of this game. Partially just because like I'm pretending to be a streamer. Like imagining that there's people on the other side of the camera has helped me immensely. Just grind through stuff. For better or worse, right? And maybe that'll push me to do some other things as well. But if that's what it takes, you know, like if it just means that I have to push the button on OBS Studio and pretend to be talking to someone for a period of time, you know, that's not too high of a price to pay, really. If that, you know, improves my life in some capacity. We did that just to empty the bottle, for the record. This is technically a check, but I can clearly see it's a red rupee. This is unlocked now, which is very good. Tempted to dump another fairy. I mean, they're easy enough to get, right? Let's dump another fairy so we can fill up. Actually, I think I'm done with bugs. But I want to get more than one blue fire at a time, basically, is what I'm saying. Because I do also want to like learn Majora's Mask better. And I played a little bit of Link's Awakening, which was decently fun. I think it would be cool to make a archipelago randomizer in I hate these guys. In such a fashion that I'm playing all the games myself, mind you, but I'm playing like all of the Zelda games that I can all at once, and all of their items are scrambled across all of their worlds. I think that'd be really cool. And then I have to like switch between different worlds and know who's what item, this, that, the other thing. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be neat. But, like, it's relatively ambitious, and, I've kind of proven to myself over time that I need a reason to be doing things like that. I rarely will just, like... No! I'll rarely just, like, do things like that just because. I just, you know, I lack some of that intrinsic motivation. Now, if there's someone else participating, piece of cake. I'll grind it the whole way. So, maybe you guys will be that person, you know? You one fake, non-existent individual who may or may not be listening. And I do that quite frequently too, and it irritates me. I hate it. I don't know why that particular jump is a problem, but it is consistently. Wahoo. I smell that keys coming in. I didn't mean to fall. I guess it technically worked. I think it's because, like, the edges are not, like, lined up in a good way. I wish you didn't have to do, like... the dun-dun-dun-dun every single time you got blue fire. That seems unnecessary. I didn't mean to jump. Oh, that was supposed to... My bones. The Ice Cavern is not an annoying dungeon in the sense that it's, like, difficult or confusing. It is an annoying dungeon in the sense that I really don't feel that we needed to make an entire dungeon where you can't fucking walk normally. Like, let's make an entire dungeon low friction. That I think is... I hate. That I hate. I'll say it. I hate that. Well, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. Let's see. We're at 29 available. 30. One. It gives us one thing. Well, it might be that one thing that the, you know, that weird old man at the lab might have the golden gauntlets. It's possible. It could also just be in this pot. Piece of heart. I think we're going to be able to get all but one piece of heart, because I don't really want to go back into the Shadow Trial for that one piece of heart. Let's grab 2 things of fire. Let's mark off that check. Let's backtrack to the previous room. I suppose we only had to grab one because the next room that we're going to go to has a fire pit that I could have refilled at, but whatever, man, you know? I should say the next room that I intend to go to. I frequently get these two mixed up. Don't remember which entrance belongs to which. I'll know pretty quick if I got the right one. Yeah, this is the right one. This is where I meant to be. Die. Yeah, like this. I don't need that every single time I get blue fire. I've intentionally got it how many times now? It's our 94th Skulltula. I believe it was 94. I didn't let it sit there long enough to confirm. I guess we'll know when we get the next one. it's kind of sad because, like, I like bats in real life. I think bats are extremely cool. Some people think they're gross, afraid of them, whatever. Besides the fact that they carry a number of diseases that are potentially harmful to humans, I think bats are dope as fuck. And so I kind of hate that they've been made in such a way that I have to despise them. Because I'd rather not despise them, you know? They're chill. They just be out, like, eating insects and fruits and shit, depending on the variety, you know? And they're arguably, like, one of the coolest animals. Only mammal to develop flight. One of the most agile flyers outside of some insects. Like, not crazy for, like, top speed and stuff like that. I'm doing this just because I'm a little bit of a freak. But, like, bats are crazy. Echolocation, cool. Not the only animals to do it. Some of the only animals to do it in air. They're extremely speciose as well, I think. Like, some crazy percentage of all mammals are bats. By species count, I guess, right? I don't know how many of, like, per individual animal by percentage are bats, but I know that of all of the species, some, like, huge number of them are bats. If that makes sense as a statement. But you didn't come here for nature facts. You came here to watch me be extremely poor at playing a game that was made before I was born. Let's get back to that. Looks like nothing of value in here. Wahoo. And you know what else is pretty cool? I've forgotten how to do the slide puzzle. I promise you that. Where's the last motherfucker? How am I so consistent at reading this slide puzzle, you ask? I don't know, I answer. So I need to... so normally that would be a silver rupee that I have to go get. So I would do this. And then I'd push this. And then I'd climb it. Oh, I might have popped that a little soon. Surely it'll reach, right? No. I hate my life. Well, this gets shoved down. And we try again. That would have been a correct sequence if I hadn't fucked it up. I want to say that it's across. We'll grab this. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. I do find that the iron boots make things a little bit easier here from time to time. Because you don't slide. Even though you do move slower, you don't slide. And sometimes that's worth a lot. Shove. glad that I don't actually need any of these things. I do kind of want to get that piece of heart, but... I don't really know how you're meant to get those. That wasn't even close. That usually means Song of Time. Oh, good thing to know I'm not completely insane. 95 gold Skulltula tokens. Complete another heart container. I don't think we'll be completing the last one. So, oh wow. Hey, graphics much? I believe what I want to do is pull, which I can't do. Is this where I want to be? Not quite. We're repeating the same pattern over and over and accomplishing nothing. Dang it, I might have actually been in the right spot. Probably not, though. Because I need to be, like, inside this edge, right? Be inside this edge, I can get there from... I need to, like, hit this edge. Stop. Okay. So if I push this way... I do this puzzle so infrequently. Like, I think, like, you swear, like, ah, surely he'd remember. Trust me, he doth not. Even though it's, like, very simple. I remember more complex parts of this game, no problem. Why can't I remember this part? I don't know. Head empty. But that's what we wanted. Figured it out eventually. I'm not completely stupid. I'm close, but not completely. Let's mark. These is done. Cease to exist, fiend. Hopefully this melts the whole line. That would be pretty clutch. It does. Oh. That's not a huge one, bro. Big farts. Alright, we fight a Snow Wolfos. These have a different name? White Wolfos. Dead. These would be the iron boots. Instead, they're the gold. Spirit Temple. Okay. So I want to say you get a song from Sheik there, right? Take off those boots. No. Can't make me do anything. Yeah, Serenade of Water. Alright, is that Ice Cavern done? Oh, I didn't mark that, but we know what it is. And it's garbage. Alright. We can complete the Spirit Temple for real now. And by complete, I mean do that last check. What's this last Lake Hylia? Oh, that's Golden Scale. Well, let's do that. Let's go diving. Since I'm an adult currently. Serenade of Water. We're really pushing up against the edge here. Holy goodness. 12 available checks. I hope that I haven't, like, accidentally lied to the tracker about, like, what logic is what. Like I said, if it really gets, if the going get, oh my goodness, I can't talk and walk at the same time. If the going really gets tough, we'll hit up the spoiler log, little Control F Golden Gauntlets angle. I mean, really what we'll do is Control F progressive strength upgrade, but, you know, not super important. The nuances. One of the things I was thinking about playing is running a New Game Plus of Jedi Survivor. I really enjoyed that game, and I'd like to try and get, I think, 100%. And I have a pretty high percentage, I think, but I'd like to crush that one, hit all the achievements. There's one stupid robot thing on the desert planet that I just cannot get for the life of me. And then I uninstalled the game. I'm gonna kill this man. I came all the way here for this. I'm relatively close to Gerudo Valley. Let's go and do that Song of Storms bullshit. Oh look, damage. Sorry, 1,041, 11 available, 68 missing. Either I've done something terribly, terribly wrong with the tracker, or We're about to blow this thing wide open real soon. One thing I just considered, I should mark that I have beans. It clearly doesn't matter, but since I have all the beans planted, I should claim that I own all the beans, and maybe that would, I don't know, make it believe that I do. There's not too many things that it matters for. I just really don't want to go catch big Poes, I'm gonna be honest. We'll do the whatever's left in Gerudo training grounds too. There ain't a whole lot left, ladies and gentlemen. But hell, if I get double defense, I can be completely just belligerent in the Ganon fight. I didn't even do like a challenge seed or anything. I just... And maybe it's just bad luck, picking the wrong spots to check. Maybe it just happened to be a hard seed. I don't know. But I feel like it's really dragging me down to the depths of it. Somewhere back here. There we go. I need to switch my... Let's go back to our standard armament. Bonk. That hurts. That hurts. And a groupie. And then we're going to hookshot a beehive somewhere in here. Right there. Arrows. Mark all. Right. We're still missing one set of rupees to do all of Gerudo Training Ground, I think is the holdup there, but we can do a lot of it. Oh, I don't know that I'll be able to afford 10 rupees. Alright. I think if we navigate forward, since we have all the keys, we should be able to just go straight. Then we use one here, and then immediately turn. I want to say that this is the climb wall right here. Unbelievable. We're just like, I'm holding my breath, I'm gonna be honest. I want to see something so bad that like I'm struggling to speak. It's like I get up to it and I'm like, ah, let's see it, and it's garbage. So this is okay. I still know where I am. Perfect. Let's motherfucking go, girl. Alright. 6 available checks. You ready? You ready? 41 of 63. Oh my goodness. Now I'm guessing the ones that we don't have are all behind some silver rubies for this place. Well, we'll walk through the rest of this joint. Just because we're here. But, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we got it. We got the game. We can clean it. Cover yard, very nice. Alright, fuck this noise. Take me back to Ganon's castle, fool. Alright, that's accurate, up to date, but no longer needed. Oh, look at it, she's green! And actually, just for the sake of it, we will go and talk to the Great Fairy quick. I'm not a hater. I'm gonna dump out my... Because we can have 4 fairies pretty easy. We'll just go under the bridge quick when we pop into Ganon's castle and capture 2 fairies. That blue fire does have a frame rate issue though, doesn't it? Oh man, it's go time. Game's done. Now it's just a blitz. Blitz to the end. Play it out. Finish it off. Fucking pop the fuck off. Hell yeah. Let's go. Just want to check something real quick. Alright. Yeah, that's... Oh my goodness. Gerudo training ground. Stupid chest in the maze. You can't hold me back anymore. I don't even need to go and finish the fire area, to be honest. Like, I don't care about item checks anymore. I'm gonna go move the big piece of shit and clean the last trial and just go do the boss fight. Amazing. Does this get us to 60 checks? Not quite. But we could, I believe, if I were to look at the map, clean out. Yeah, we could clean it out now. We're probably not going to, because fuck that noise. We're going to go into here, catch 2 fairies, then we're going to go here, clean it out. We're going to go charging up at Mach speed. Ganon ain't gonna know what hit his ass. We got the Bigoron sword. We're gonna have 4 fairies. We got every upgrade imaginable. The game's over. The game's over. You've been beat, Ganon. You don't even know it yet. You don't even know it yet. That's what's up. I do wish I had double defense, though. Not because I need it, but because it would make me feel more badass. It'd make me feel more badass. That's that, you know? I ain't ashamed to say. Let me fall down here quick. Walk through here. Scoop your ass. Weird place for fairies to be hiding, not gonna lie. Don't know if I trust them. But that's a lot of life in 4 fairies. I don't see us fucking this up too bad. Granted, I'm me, and I know who I am, and I am an idiot. So it's completely possible I still fuck it up bad enough that we gotta abandon the whole thing. Realistic. realistically, I bet we're done in half an hour. Alright, there's like 30 bajillion keys in this room that you can't see. Like one on top of each chest or something like that. But you can still Z-target them. Unfortunate that we didn't get the gold gauntlets sooner, because there's like a shitload of checks in here. Like, this is the most check-rich trial, I believe. It's like this is a good one to get out of the way, but we will not be completing the last heart container. Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you. We also won't be getting the last 5 Skulltula tokens. We'll still mark them off as we get them, but we're not ever gonna hit 100, and we're not gonna hit the last 4. Hey, there's double defense. Because why not? Let's do it. Oh, you're kidding me. The temptation to go get that last piece of heart. I've never had a full health bar. Chat, should we do it? Chat, should we do it? Let's clean out this. I wasn't going to. I was really convinced that I wasn't going to go back for that piece of heart, but damn. I think I've got all but one. Yeah, I do. I've never hit 100% before. The temptation is growing. I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? I already know I'm gonna do it. Damn it. I don't think I'm gonna go get 100 Skulltulas. I think I'll be fine with, like, some of them left over, but I might have to go get the last piece of heart. I don't like what the Z-target is doing. It makes me uncomfortable. Also, those boulders just pass through each other. I'm not really on a timer, for the record. Like... Like, I already had them all, right? So... I believe that this is just a straight up, just like walk straight through it type beat. There you go. Switch to light arrows. Yeah, we're not going to do all the Skulltulas, but I think I'm going to go back for that piece of heart. Just to say I did it. Just to say I did it. We'll see how obnoxious it is. It is my least favorite room by far. Oh, man, you know... Nah, fuck it. We don't need all the hearts. Let's just do it. Let's just kill Ganon. Yeah. I hate that trial very much. And I have the option to just walk up and finish the game. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe next run we'll go 100. Maybe next run we'll play for 100. fire keys. So that was B. So we start down here. I don't really need a map, and I don't really care about checks anymore. So we can kind of just run. There's not any until a couple rooms up anyway, and even then there's not much. You thought you would be a match for me? I will feast on your bones. This is the boss key. Oh yes, Deku Nuts, huge. Ganon's boss key chest had the key ring to the water temple. How about that? So, most of the water temple was completely out of logic, because once you could get to Ganon's boss key, since I restricted it to be in Ganon's dungeon, you can finish the game. If you could get this far, you could finish the game. Can I just, like, hammer these fuckers? Does the hammer do more or less damage, do you reckon? I also, like, shouldn't just, like... Play like you mean it, huh? He said, as he continued to just play like an idiot. Couple of hearts for you, boy. Very good. I got the timing wrong. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I haven't had to fight one of these guys legitimately this entire playthrough. Bigger on sword makes everything easy. I repeat, bigger on sword makes everything easy. Does this get barred behind me? No. Okay. I'm gonna break all these pots and walk back through, so if I need to, later... Hopefully they'll actually be refill items. Casual gold ruby. So if I slip out here, which I appear to not be able to do. Okay, well, I guess I just... Well, maybe they'll respawn as I go back through here. I don't anticipate needing refill items. I've got a lot of fairies. I also need to, like... I'm not going for checks anymore, yeah, but I am going to click everything that I actually have checked. Let's zoom in a lot. There we go. And then, you know what's next. You know what's left. You know what's coming. Besides me, in Ganondorf. Do I remember this fight? I've done it, I think, 3 times in my life. for all the time I've played this game, I have not fought Ganondorf very often. So I want to say, just run to a corner. Just, is the target, quote unquote. Play this game. Be better at playing this game. Remember, you have the bigger on sword. Okay. So I've never done this with the big Huron sword, I'll say that. I intend to keep it because like I want to just like actually smoke him when I go to hit him. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to hit him with lightning arrows, light arrows. Too late. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was diabolical. Okay. Hey, the pots did respawn though, that's good news. Because they were check pots before, and now they're refill items, in case I need them. So instead of just jumping in to start smacking him, I was supposed to shoot him with the light arrows. I knew that. We're gonna pop on the hover boots here, because they'll help me get across with less effort. I'm gonna dodge that. Face this way. We're gonna play the game. The reason using the bigger on sword mattered for me, like, in timing is because I'm used to, like, looking at the tip of the sword and that being what I use to, estimate where I should hit. So I think you have... I am irate. I should have put on the hover boots. But anyway, I was using the tip of the sword to determine when I should, like, flick back. And the bigger on sword, different sword, longer. So I think I've got my spot on it now where I can be successful. He's gonna throw that shit at me so bad. I could do this all day, old man. Why is that? Why is it impossible to jump that gap? Oh my goodness. Doesn't help that I bumped my D-pad, but... Or C-pad, I guess it would be. Whatever. We're doing good. We're chill. Oh man, it's the... This is embarrassing. I should be better at this than I am. It's... Jumping in this game is going to be the end of me. I don't understand why I'm so inconsistent about it. I don't understand what it is that makes it unintuitive. But there appears to be a problem somewhere between me and jumping. Alright, we got to the cutscene. Beautiful. I get to skip the cutscene, actually. And to be honest with you, the second phase is so much easier. Just smack, smack. Trigger this quick. I might actually need to use the Master Sword. I don't know. So, a couple of things. Let's put... Actually, let's do that. There we go. Let's equip. I think you can just roll under him and then hit. I don't like that he has like a weird little like... Come on, Z-Target, you're better than that. How many more of those can you take, Big Hoss? Do I strictly have to use the Master Sword? I'm gonna assume that I do. Oh, he turned around quicker this time. Hey, you're learning, big guy. I'm proud of you. It shalln't be enough. See, that's the problem, is now I'm like Z-targeting your face, and I don't want to do that. Oh, do I have to like shoot him with the light arrows quick? Is that the problem? I think that is the case. should be it done, dusted, and polished. Does this require an input? Is this like a quick time? I don't remember. Kind of. It's kind of a quick time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. I mean, dude's good to his word, let's be honest. Nice, gentle closeout. Ah, don't be so hard on yourself, lady. Yeah, no, actually, I think I'm gonna turn into a stealth house. And credits roll, I think. Well, I'm not going to make you all sit through the credits. Not that I could make you sit through anything if you wanted to or didn't want to. But appreciate you guys being with me. I'm glad that we killed it. We got her taken care of. There's only 29 checks left in the game, and of them we had 28 available. We could have gotten 100% more or less, but I suppose that's every game where you get to the end. See you guys tomorrow, maybe. Maybe we'll do it again. A little slower pace this time. I haven't looked at the video logs yet, but I put in a lot of hours playing Ocarina of Time. I loved every minute of it. No, sorry, that's a lie. I loved most minutes of it. There was some rough spots, but y'all have a good one. I'll see you on the flip side. And, peace, love, and play games? I don't know. I need an outro. Maybe I'll cook one up later.